Hey folks, Troy Dooley, MLM Help Desk. Second video we're putting out today. We got over on the blog. You can read this. The receiver, Mr. Bell, held a call today for the Zeek affiliates for the media. And just like I had predicted, just like I said when this happened, I said that the SEC complaint would not be accurate. He announced today that there could be upwards to 2 million affiliates. I said 1.8. That means that the $160 million that came in last month was also probably low. I said it's probably close to double that. I also thought they had almost double the assets, liquid assets in all the accounts. I believe that's what we're going to see. Although I do not, based on the information I have, think that Zeek Rewards was a Ponzi. Obviously, I think it could have been a pyramid. But this is one of the reasons we want this to go to trial, is we want the books open so all of the affiliates will know. Now, Mr. Bell was so on the call, made it very clear, because it's like drinking out of a fire hose. They are finding so much stuff so fast that it's going to be a while. They've frozen all the accounts. It's my understanding that some of the top earners in the company had their personal bank accounts frozen. Not sure about that. Mr. Bell did clarify something that we had put up on an earlier blog post that I want to clarify here. He said that any cashier's checks, any money orders, if they're in the possession of those, that those are assets of Rex Venture Group. They're not your assets. Although one of the Zeek Reward affiliates said, how can it be that company's asset if the SEC is saying it's fraud? If it's fraud, that means it was stolen from me. That means I could stop payment on it. That's how convoluted and complicated this whole situation is. So my suggestion is don't try to stop payment on anything that you sent to Zeek Rewards based on what the receiver said today, because he's saying that those are his assets now because he's in charge of Rex Venture Group. He has not talked. People wanted to know if he'd talked to Paul Burks. He said, no, I have not talked to Paul Burks. I'm working through his attorney. That's great. I can tell you that I have not talked to Mr. Paul Burks about this, but Paul did reach out to me and gave me some clarification on the video that we put up last week, when it was taken and who they are. I'm going to put that up there with an update here within the next week. Once the hurricane's gone, once we're done with some other clients, then we will get that stuff updated. But stay tuned. We're going to keep the information flowing as much as we can hear. I think some of the other attorneys that are involved now, Kevin Thompson and these other guys, they've got commentaries. And the receiver today said he's going after all the funds that rightfully belong to the company. People ask about clawback, and he said, I'm going after all the funds. He didn't mention, he did not say he was going after clawback specifically. Now, the Madoff case, from what I've been able to read and understand, that was the first time clawback was used. Clawback took effect after he was convicted, I believe, in the crime. Once he was convicted, then they started clawing back the money. I'm trying to find if there's any civil cases where the same thing has happened, what they classify the clawback. I'm not a Ponzi expert, so I've never had to go out and study the laws as deep as we are right now. Hopefully some of the anti-Ponzi advocates can come on and answer. But you can see more of this information over on the blog. We just want to get this out for you guys that are asking for information internationally. Live life like it's an epic adventure. Stay dangerous, stay strong, and if you're in network marketing, act like it.